In a massive setback to Mamata Banerjee, her Minister Partha Chatterjee has been arrested by the aide in the teacher recruitment scam. Partha's aide Arpita Mukherjee has been detained. India Today has accessed the video of 20 crore rupees of cash recovered from Arpita's house. Now there was an envelope atop this cash as well, which had the name of the Education Department on it. This is the clearest link ever to the then Education Minister Partha Chatterjee's involvement in the teacher recruitment scam. Raids are still going on at several places in Bengal. Officials say that more arrests are likely to be made. Partha Chatterjee, remember, was the Education Minister when the alleged illegal appointments were made. After the arrest amid the ED heat, the BJP is hit out at the TMC. Meanwhile, in Hooghly, BJP workers clashed with cops in protest against Minister Partha. TMC says the raids are, in fact, nothing but political vendetta.
पार्थ बाबू ने 5 वाइस चांसलर को लेकर धरना दिया था। बहुत सारा घटना लोगों ने देखा है और सब ये घटना का उद्देश्य एक ही है कि सीबीआई से बचने के लिए, ये जो छापामारी इसको रोकने के लिए। आज स्थिति ये हुई कि लोग परेशान हैं, राजनीति को जो और बंगाल को जो कलुषित किया है उनको इसका सजा मिलना चाहिए और ईडी सही जगह पर पहुंचा है और थोड़ा देर और देखिए, बहुत कुछ सामने आने वाला है।
And in this particular case, as Dilip Das said, as well in Bengali, 21 crores of cash in a mountain recovered from the home of a person by the hard work of an investigative agency, frankly poses questions that are questions fundamental to the propriety of that government and the corruption that has led to that 21 crores. So I think the time for dharna and the time for drama is over. The time to answer real questions is here. Where did that money come from? And who was responsible for that money being diverted in that manner, in that fashion?
आज भारत की मान्यता विश्व पटल पर उजागर हो रही है और ये इस बात का प्रमाण है कि बंगाल में किस तरीके से जनता के पैसे को भ्रष्टाचार की बलि चढ़ाई जा रही है, ये स्वयं जनता पूर्ण रूप से जानेगी, इसका मुझे पूरा विश्वास है।
Teacher recruitment is one of the sacred thing in our system. If somebody is boggling in all this area, this is very unfortunate. Law should take its own course up to the logical end. This is very unfortunate incident in the land of Ma Saraswati.
ইনভেস্টিগেশন চলছে, এই ব্যাপারে আমি এখন কোনো মন্তব্য করব না। এই ব্যাপারে আমার কোনো ভূমিকা নেই। যা আছে দলীয় স্তরে যারা রয়েছেন তারা তাদের বক্তব্য রাখবেন। আমাদের বিধানসভার পরিষদীয় মন্ত্রী উনি ছিলেন, এখনও পরিষদীয় মন্ত্রী রয়েছেন। সেই দিক থেকে নিশ্চয়ই পরিষদীয় মন্ত্রীর অনুপস্থিতিতে যারা পরবর্তী ক্ষেত্রে দায়িত্বে রয়েছেন তারা কাজ করবেন। বিধানসভা তো অচল হয়ে যাবে না।
What do you have to say about the 21 CR which has been confiscated from the lady's house who is very close to Mr. Partha Chatterjee? ED didn't go and keep that 21 crores over there. ED didn't go and keep the diamonds and ornaments and, you know, hundreds of envelopes, having a lot of money inside those envelopes, and it is written on top, Government of West Bengal Education Department. ED didn't go and keep those in her house, right? Another lady, another girlfriend of Mr. Partha Chatterjee, whose name is Mona Lisa, on whose name we are seeing there are 10 flats. So ED didn't go and keep those flats in her name, right?
Anupam Mishra is with us, joining us from right outside Arpita Mukherjee's house right now. Anupam, do you have any update just yet? Last time we spoke, you did say that money counting machines, cash counting machines are being brought in, presumably because they found more cash.
Exactly, the heap of cash is estimated to be raised as counting machines are kept coming, and we have seen 3 cash counting machines have already been taken inside. So the process of counting cash is still ongoing, and ED officials inside, the sources from ED are telling us that the process will only complete when the counting will complete, and when the counting of cash will complete, they will make a Caesar list, and the Caesar list, after making the Caesar list, all the documents, the articles, the cash will be sealed and taken out from this apartment, and then only Arpita Mukherjee will be taken out along with those seized articles, and they will be moved towards the hospital for medical checkup. And right now I think we have some activities going on. You can see some activities are going on. Few officials are coming out. The lawyer from one lawyer has just entered inside the apartment where the ED raid is going on, and what we know that the lawyer is representing Arpita Mukherjee. So these are the activities which is happening here. We are just in front of the house, and what I'm telling you that the process is going, and the Caesar list will be completed only when the cash counting will be completed, and then Arpita Mukherjee will be taken out from this apartment.
Be with us, Anupam. A quick update for our viewers. TMC Minister Partha Chatterjee has been taken out of hospital. The arrested minister has now been taken to court. The ED is likely to make more arrests, is what we are learning, and they could be recovering further cash after the raids conclude. Anupam, you are at Arpita's house, but that is just one amongst the many houses that are being raided in Bengal right now. Tell us a little more about the other raids as well, including those on the private staff of Partha Chatterjee.
See, we have seen ED raided at least 13 locations yesterday. They completed the rest of the locations yesterday. Today morning, we have seen 2 locations are being raided from yesterday. The one is Partha Chatterjee's residence, and the second is Arpita Mukherjee's residence. But right now, what we are getting information that few more locations have also been raided by ED, but ED officials are not telling the locations. They are not telling us exactly what they are doing with those locations, but the information we are getting that there are few other places where ED officials have gone, and these are the places which are connected with the officials of Education Department and close aides of Partha Chatterjee, the Cabinet Minister of West Bengal. This is the latest update which we are getting from the ED sources right now.
The latest update, Anupam Mishra with those details. Anupam, remember, is right outside the house of Arpita Mukherjee, where cash is being recovered, and the cash count is going to go up even further, is what we are learning. Now, as far as the procedure is concerned, Anupam, the ED will be also asking for further custody of Partha Chatterjee for further questioning, given that sources have indicated that both Arpita and Partha have not really cooperated, isn't it?
Yeah, true. What we are hearing from the sources that they both have not cooperated with ED. The questions ED officials have asking have not been answered by either Arpita Mukherjee or by Partha Chatterjee. And in fact, when they will be produced in court, there might be a possibility that ED might take a transit remand, might ask a transit remand for Delhi also, because what we are hearing that ED officials are considering about this proposal. The Delhi ED officials have given this proposal to Kolkata police officials, Kolkata ED officials, and they have said that the Partha Chatterjee is extremely influential person. So it is extremely, it may be a good choice if ED asks a transit remand and takes him to Delhi and grill Partha Chatterjee there. So it might be a possibility, but it is not yet confirmed that ED will ask a transit remand for Delhi, but they will be produced in court, and let's see what happens in the court.
Okay, the update, Partha Chatterjee has moved from the SI hospital to the court is what we know. Anupam, thanking you for the moment. We'll come back to you in a few moments from now.